A firefight at one of the gates of Kabul's international airport killed at least one Afghan security officer early Monday. German officials said the latest caused to engulf Western efforts to evacuate those fleeing the Taliban takeover of the country. The shooting near the military side of the airport came as the Taliban sent fighters northward to face a nascent rebellion against the insurgents who seized the country over a week ago in a lightning offense. So far, the Taliban said there had been no fighting, though the rebels already have seized 3 rural districts in the mountains of the Hindu Kush. Though the security forces of Afghan central government largely collapsed or fled the Taliban advance, some armed Afghans remain at Kabul airport assisting Western countries and others as they struggle to evacuate those gathered there. It remains unclear whether they belong to the Afghan border forces that once guarded the airport or whether they were attached to the Western militaries as private armed guards now providing security there. The gunfire that killed the Afghan officer early Monday broke out near the airport's northern gate, the same scene of the coast that on Saturday saw a crash of a panicked crowd killed 7 Afghan civilians who opened fire, and the circumstances of the shooting around 6:45 a.m. local time remained unclear. However, the German military said in a tweet that one member of the Afghan security forces was killed and 3 others were wounded by unknown attackers. The US military and NATO did not immediately acknowledge the shooting. The Taliban as well did not acknowledge the incident. The tragic scenes around the airport have transfixed the world as thousands of Afghans poured into the facility last week. In the course, some plunged to their deaths while hanging on to American C-17 taking off from the runway. At least 7 people died that day, in addition to the 7 killed Sunday. The Taliban blamed the chaotic evacuation on the US military, saying there is no need for Afghans to fear them, even though their fighters shoot into the air and beat people with batons as they try to control the crowds outside the airport perimeter. The Taliban have pledged amnesty to those who worked with the US, NATO, and the toppled Afghan government. But many Afghans still fear revenge attacks. There have been reports in recent days of the Taliban hunting down their former enemies. It's unclear if Taliban leaders are saying one thing and doing another, or if fighters are taking matters into their own hands. As airlift continues, the US government has activated the Civil Reserve Air Fleet program, requesting 18 aircraft from US carriers to assist in transporting Afghan refugees after they are evacuated to other countries. The voluntary program, born in the wake of the Berlin airlift, adds to the military's capabilities during crises. Already early Monday, a Delta Airlines flight part of those evacuations landed in Dubai and later took off for Al Udeid Air Base in Qatar, where evacuees already crowd hangars there. A steady stream of military transport planes continue to fly people out of Kabul to airfields across the Mideast. There also have been concerns about a potential attack on the Kabul airport by a local Islamic State affiliate, whether through suicide bombers targeting the gathered crowds there or using portable surface-to-air missiles to bring down aircraft. US military planes have been executing corkscrew landings, and other aircraft have fired flares upon takeoff, measures used to prevent missile attacks. Meanwhile, in Baghlan province, some 120 kilometers north of Kabul, fighters calling themselves the People's Uprising claim to have seized 3 districts in the Antrab Valley, nestled the Hindu Kush. Others have gathered in Panjshir province, the only of Afghan's 34 provinces not to fall to the Taliban. Taliban spokesman Zabihullah Mujahid said the insurgents' forces have begun surrounding Panjshir province. Amrullah Saleh, Afghan's vice president under the country's absent president Ashraf Ghani, wrote on Twitter that Taliban fighters have massed near the province after facing ambushes. So far, there has been no fight, he said. We prefer to find a peaceful solution for Panjshir. News Desk Khamoudi, English.